Hi guys, so the lighting is incredibly bad and it is really dark outside. It's like after 5, so it's probably actually around 6, and my makeup from the day is pretty much worn off. But I wanted to go ahead and do this because I was supposed to do it earlier and then my whole day got spent in town. But I might as well just go ahead and get it out now. It's not going to be like the greatest video. If it like sucks too bad, then I'll have to record it. But anyways, I lately have been getting a lot of questions about what inspired me to do YouTube, how I started YouTube, you know, how do you make your own channel, just kind of tips and tricks and stuff. And I don't have like, obviously any like big tips or tricks. I mean, I have under 2,000 subscribers, so I wouldn't even say that I'm popular or known or anything. I'm just me. I'm just here. And plus, number is not a big thing, and you shouldn't let that influence you. And really anyway. I'd rather have quality over quantity, and I will remain that way for as long as I do YouTube. So, anyways, my friend Brandy asked me about this. She's thinking about starting her own channel, and then I've had a couple of people that say that I inspired them to start their own channel, and then a couple of people wanting to start a channel, and they just haven't. So, how I got started basically was, I lived in Colorado, and this was back in like 2008. I was watching the news and they were talking about a YouTuber on there, and I was like, okay, YouTube? Like, what is that exactly? So I went and I looked up YouTube, and I was like, oh my gosh, like it opened me up to like a world of things. I was like, oh my gosh, I had no idea that some of these things even existed. One of the first people that I watched on YouTube was Makeup by Tiffany D. And I loved her so much, and I still do, because for one, she was Southern. For two, she was down to earth. For three, she was pretty. I mean, it just, I don't know, her video and me just kind of clicked, and it was like, I don't know, it was great. It was amazing. And so I was like, well, hey, if she can do makeup on there, so can I. Because I'd always had people, and I still do, like, your makeup looks good. Like, today I went to Pamaville, and they were like, what kind of lipstick are you wearing? So I was like, it's like, it's a chili red pencil with cranberry lip liner. But I always get compliments. And I always had, you know, friends and family and stuff wanting me to do their makeup. So, to me it was like, well, hey, I'm good at this. So I started out doing makeup. And then, of course, my love of shopping and just, I don't know, like face washes, jewelry, just anything and everything that involves being a girl kind of came into play. And I tried my hand at, you know, a few videos here and there, and I got really mean comments. Like, your lighting sucks, your camera sucks, like, you know, you take too long, just, you know, why don't you edit that, blah, blah, blah. And at that time, I really didn't know, like, anything about editing. Like, I didn't know anything about it, to be honest. I really didn't even start getting into the whole editing thing until about 2 years ago, maybe 3. And I'm still not, like, perfect at it. I just use what's on my computer, which is Windows Movie Maker. If you have that, that's totally fine. You don't have to go out and buy this big, expensive computer and all of these cameras and systems and blah, 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 to do what you want to do. So anyways, I stopped there for a while because all the mean comments and stuff, and I was like, psh, the hell with this, literally. So I stopped, and then I started tinkering in it again, and started, you know, doing a couple of videos with, like, just some shopping things, and just my tips and tricks and stuff. And then I kind of just got out of it. Life kind of got crazy and hectic because I had my 3rd son at that time, and I was depressed. I was busy with a baby, plus 2 twins, and it was just kind of crazy and chaotic. So, I stopped. And then I would, like, tinker in it again. And then I just stopped and I left it alone for at least, like, a year or 2. Well, maybe a little bit, maybe about a year, maybe a year and a half. And then when Brody was a little over a year, I started messing with it again and just doing a few videos. I really didn't hit it, like, hardcore. Probably, well, last year or the year before. Okay, don't quote me on the years, but anyways, I got back into it, and then I was like, well, I love to cook. That's what pretty much consumes my life, is being a housewife, a mom, you know, a mother, cooking, cleaning, trying to be frugal with things, you know, my love of makeup, my love of clothes. So I was like, well, maybe people would be interested in seeing my family. You know, maybe people would be interested in getting my recipes, seeing my makeup, you know. So that's how I started, was, you know, things that I found very interesting and I thought that other people would find interesting. That's what I went with. And so far, I think it's working out great. Yeah, I get some comments sometimes on the vlog, like ugly ones, like, why aren't you your kid, like, wearing clothes? Why is he not open your cans? Why are you walking back and forth to your trash? You're, like, killing time, blah, blah, blah. You use 10 million bullets, blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, first of all, if you don't like any of the videos or what's going on in them, don't just leave mean and ugly comments behind your little keyboard or your own little phone. Just don't watch it. Like, seriously, I don't stand there in the store and say, girl, I think your hair is ugly. Like, those shoes you have on, like, oh my gosh, why would you even do that to your eyebrows? Your tan's too dark, you need a tan. Like, you know, what are you wearing? Why would you do that? I would not say that. I mean, would you say that in person? I mean, like, seriously, if you would not say it to my face in person, don't say it on my channel. That's the way that I feel, you know what I'm saying? So, anyways, I do get some mean comments, and I know some people's like, oh, that's just going with the territory. No. Or like, you know, because you started YouTube, you kind of asked for it. No. If you decide to become a policeman, do you ask to be shot? No. If you're a firefighter, do you ask to be burned? No. If you're a movie star, do you ask to be stalked and harassed? No. Now, you do in the back of your mind kind of sort of know that this is like, it kind of goes along with it, but it shouldn't. You know what I mean? Like, you know there's going to be some little jerk face out there that's going to say something about whatever you got going on in your life. You can either A, choose to retaliate like a little kid. B, just forget about it and just go on about your business. Keep doing you. That's what I'm doing. I'm being me and I'm being real, and I keep on trucking. I just delete them because it's like, you ain't worth my time. I don't need any of my good little friends on here reading this bull crap. So I just delete and I'm done with it. You know, I don't even give them the satisfaction of making videos like, why do you hate me? This is why people hate me. Like, whatever. Like, seriously. Get over your crap. Stop wasting your time on the computer spreading hate and go live your life. Go do something positive, you know? Maybe you wouldn't be so angry and stuff if, you know, you actually got out into the real world, got some sunlight and did some stuff. And I know I'm talking about sunlight with this big old light that's really bright, but it's late in the afternoon. Well, evening. Anywho, so you're going to get that sometimes on your channel, but, anyways, I would do something as far as like starting your channel, something that you love, something you find really interesting, maybe that there's not lots of, even if there's a lot of. Maybe you bring something different to the plate, like there's a lot of vlog channels out there. I feel mine's different because we don't use a bunch of fancy stuff to edit. We are real. I don't really snip out a lot, like my kids crying, I do turn the volume down a little bit. I do fast forward over a few things because sometimes it would be like really extremely boring just watching me like cut stuff or clean my room or like make my bed. But as far as like trying to make my life look picture perfect, no, it's not picture perfect. It's far from it. I talk to you guys about my daily struggles, just life, marriage, kids, money, stuff like that, because I mean, I have stuff going on. It's not picture perfect, and I'm not going on like all these vacations and spending money, and people have this idea, because I mean, people are going to get these ideas, but I don't want them to be like, oh, our life is so perfect, mine sucks. Mine's not perfect, but it doesn't suck either. I mean, I love my life. I love my husband, I love my kids, I love my church, I love my small channel, I love, you know, everything. And not being able to just go out and just blow money left and right definitely teaches me to love and cherish the things that I do have, you know. And some days when and some days when I'm feeling really bad about like, oh, my hair's not working right, I have to remember there's some people out there that don't have hair. You know, clothes aren't fitting right. There's some people out there that don't have clothes. Oh, you want this? Well, there's other people that don't have it. Maybe your house isn't big enough. There's people that don't have a house. My dinner didn't come out great. Is it edible? Yes. There's people out there that don't have food. So I am grateful, and I'm choosing to stay that way. I don't get big-headed. Don't get big-headed about that. Don't worry about the numbers, because when you get more people on your channel, you're going to get more hate. Get you some real good, genuine viewers, friends, subbies, whatever, And just go with that. Just keep doing you, and they will come. I mean, they will see how great of a person you are, what you're putting out there, and they will come. So don't worry about the numbers. As far as like equipment, go, especially around like holidays like Black Friday and Thanksgiving and stuff like that. Go and get you a good camera for like $150 to $200. You know, you might have to work all summer, save little bits here and there. Go get you. I have just a little Canon, and it works great. And I forgot how much I paid for it. It was like maybe a little under $200. Anyways, but it was on sale. As far as like editing stuff, most computers come with that. If you have like one that comes with Windows Movie Maker, use that. And that's free. You don't have to get like an Apple computer, even though when you get into like the big, heavy, high-tech stuff, you might want to upgrade, which, I mean, I plan to upgrade because I need more storage, obviously. As far as lights, I have a video back when I bought my Cowboy Studio lights, which I believe were like $70 or $80. Pretty decent, but there are so many videos out there on like DIY light kits. Use natural lighting, use whatever light you have, just, you know, make the best of it. Just put out things that you want to see, that, I don't know, show a good side of you. I mean, that's all I can really offer as far as like advice wise, is just to be yourself and put out videos that you're interested in, and you have to be interested in them. Just because Joe Bob's interested in something doesn't mean that you're going to make a great video that, you know, like if I wasn't interested in cooking, why would I do cooking videos? You know, so do something that you love, because when you're doing it, you're not going to feel like it's work. You're going to feel like you're on vacation, you're on hobby. It's fun. It's amusing. Now sometimes I get like very choked up. That's one thing though, that when I first started, I tried to sound very professional, and then I was like, when I would watch the videos, I was like, it's just not me. That is just not me. I can be professional if I need to be, but I don't know. I like the way that I am. I like how real I am, and I don't feel like it's scripted, and I don't know. I like the way that I do things. So just be real. Don't try to put on like a fake, you know, accent, or, you know what I mean? Just don't be something that you're not. Just be you and have fun with it. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, that's what I do with mine, and it works for some people and it doesn't work for some people. You know, just keep in mindset that if people like you for you, and you're being the honest you, then forget the people that talk crap to you. They can go find somebody who sounds like they're a robot, or they're reading off of a piece of paper. You know, I am so and so, and today I'm showing you this. Let them go find them. Okay, you don't need them. You just do you. If you're happy with being yourself, keep it up. But that's all I do for pretty much my channel and how I got started, and here I am today, still doing mine, doing vlogs and cooking videos and everything in between. Seriously, my channel has went from like doing just makeup, beauty stuff, to everything, just my whole entire life. But that's okay though. You'll find your notch. You can start out doing one thing and you can always change it later. But that's all the advice that I really have to offer right now. If I think of any more, I'll try to put them below this video. If you guys have any questions, leave me comments below. I always answer back. I have an email. But yeah, I hope this helped a couple of you fellows out there. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.